Hi, y'all, it's your boy Boss P, and this is Boss P TV, and we just gonna get right into it, man. First of all, let me say, I don't care how goddamn bad things in the family get. I don't care what kind of rivalry is going on within the family, father versus son, son versus father, sibling rivalry. I don't care what it is, man. You never have a right to do this. This should never be an option for you. All right, we just gonna get right into it, man. If y'all don't know, ATK, if you've been following the story, the gang activity, the beef between ATK and 4TK, and KTA, I should say, it's all come down to this. All right, if you know what's going on, you know what? Let's just get into it, man. The father of the Jacksonville rapper Ksoo is set to testify against his own goddamn son in the upcoming murder trial. I don't know. Like, yo, if y'all follow the channel, y'all know what I always say, man. Leave the gang shit alone. Leave the gun shit alone, all the violence and all that, because it always ends up the same goddamn way. We've seen this movie many, many times, but I got to tell you, this is a plot twist that I never, ever expected. Okay, now the father, like I said, of Ksoo is set to testify against his own goddamn son in his upcoming first-degree murder trial. Ksoo is 23 years old, y'all. He's about to go to jail for about 30 to 40 years, man. I mean, there is no jury in the world that is not going to convict you if your own goddamn father is sitting in a witness chair and telling all your business. Sitting in the witness chair telling on you. And it's not just him. He's telling on both his kids. But we going to get into it, man. All right, now, Abdul Robinson Sr., that's his pops, has agreed to cooperate with prosecutors in the murder trial involving his son, Hakeem Robinson, a.k.a. Ksoo. Now, back in March, Hakeem was indicted on a first-degree murder charge for what happened back in 2020. You know, the murder of rapper Charles McCormick, a.k.a. Lil Buck. All right, Lil Buck was, he got murdered back in January of 2020. And, his daddy has agreed to testify as a witness for the state in that case. I don't know what Thanksgiving is going to look like at their house this year, but if I'm that boy's mother, I'm putting some extra in that turkey. I'm trying to kill this brother right here, straight up and down, man. But yeah, man, Ksoo was also hit with a first-degree murder charge in connection with the killing of Adrian Gaynor, a.k.a. Bibby. Bibby is a goddamn... I'm not talking about Mike Bibby. I'm not talking about the basketball player. Bibby, I mean, if you know Bibby... If you know about the beef between them, Bibby, that was like a major turning point in the war, and that's when things really turned up. They've been smoking on Bibby and all the videos in it. Like, if you're not familiar with the ATK versus KTA rivalry, that beef down in Jacksonville, there's a ton of videos out there, man. A ton of videos on YouTube that you can go check out, and you can catch up on the backstory and the origins of the beef and the war and all that. But if you know ATK, Youngin Ace, he's the star of that whole thing right there. He's the star of ATK. Fulio, he's the ops. He's on the other side. He is KTA, right? He's the ops of he's the leader of... All right, boom. Now, Ksoo, like I say, he was also hit with the first-degree murder charge for the killing of Bibby. He was killed in February of 2019. Now, Ksoo, he's pled guilty. He's pled not guilty to both of the first-degree murder charges, y'all. But I don't know. He might want to change his plea right now. He might want to change his plea. Now, Robinson Sr., their daddy, he's also set to testify against his other son, who's charged with second-degree murder. All right, now, the reason why he's doing all this is because he's trying to keep his ass out of jail. All right, now, if you've been following the case, if you've been following the story, you know that they are saying that their daddy is the actual leader of ATK. He's the one calling the shots. He's the big-time shot caller. He's directing them and instructing them to do the hits and the murders and this and that. So he's trying to keep his own ass out of jail. All right, now, he's been charged as an accessory after the fact to first-degree murder, and he's looking at 3 felony charges that could each carry sentences of 30 years in prison. So that's why he's doing this, y'all. He's trying to avoid a possible 90-year prison sentence. All right, now the prosecutors believe that Robinson Sr. is the leader of the gang ATK, or Ace's top killers, with his son Hakeem allegedly serving as a member. Now Ksoo, along with his brother, remain in the Duval County Jail awaiting trial, while Mr. Robinson, a daddy, has been moved. And you goddamn right, you got to move him. He's snitching, you got to move him. You know what I'm saying? It's very likely that his own son could have put a hit out on him after all of that. Like, I mean, how can you as a man rationalize snitching on your two sons when you the one calling the shots, directing them to commit the murders and all of that, giving them instructions on how to commit crimes? Like, I don't know how you can live that down. Now, if I'm Ksoo, straight up, I'm looking at it like this. Yo, Ksoo, man to man, bro. In a situation like this, yeah, I know they say snitches get stitches and it's all a part of the game. You're never supposed to tell and all of that. But this is something that you don't never expect. You never expect a father to turn and betray his own son by taking a witness stand and snitching, telling on his own sons. Yeah, Ksoo, I know you're a stand-up dude, but right now, it might be time to sit down, bro. It might be time to sit down and call the prosecutor and be like, hey, my daddy snitching on me. I'm ready to take a deal and start snitching on him. In a situation like this, I don't think there is any shame in that boy telling on his father, because his father started the whole thing by turning on his own son. All right. Now, Ksoo, your daddy has already made it his legacy to snitch on his kids. You need to make it the family legacy, goddammit. Make it the family business. Y'all boys need to start telling on y'all pops. Straight up. I don't think there's no shame in that part of the game right there. If your own father is snitching on you, you deserve a pass. You deserve a pass if you start snitching on him. I mean, what world are we living in? Like I said, I mean, we've seen this movie a million times, but goddamn, this is a plot twist that nobody saw coming. I've never heard of a father taking a stand to snitch on his own son when he's the one calling the shots as the leader of the gang and telling them to go commit the hits. Like, I understand he's trying to avoid the 90-year prison sentence, but dude, if you got into the game, you know the rules to the game. All right, this is to be expected. If you pick up the gun, you go out there and start killing, one day you will be arrested and you will be charged with murder, and you're gonna have to do the time. Those are the rules of the game. You can't try to flip the rules and skirt the rules of the game by now snitching on your own kids to avoid a prison sentence. Yeah, I've never heard of this before. I've never heard of this before. Y'all leave something down in the comments if you've heard of a father snitching on his kids in a murder case or any kind of case before, because I never heard of it. All right, now, unfortunately for Ksoo, if he does not take a deal, if he does not start snitching, he's going to go to jail for a very long time. There's no jury, like I said, that is not going to convict when it's your own father sitting in the witness chair and telling on you. There is no jury that's not going to come. Oh, man. Like, I feel it for this dude, because what do you do in a situation like this? This is your father. Obviously, you don't want to be a snitch. You don't want to be labeled that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know how. Like I said, he deserves a pass. He deserves a pass. You know what I'm saying? Now, if he doesn't snitch, if he takes the charges and keeps his mouth shut, he's going to be the ultimate gangster. He's going to have his name written down in the book in the Gangster Hall of Fame for not snitching on his dad after his dad snitched on him. But it's really not worth much. I mean, there's no pension, there's no bonus. There's nothing extra that you get for not snitching. That's number one. Number two, there's nothing extra that you get for not snitching on your daddy when he's the one who started snitching on you in the first place. All you're going to get is a medal or a plaque that says Gangster of the Year. You know what I'm saying? Ksoo didn't snitch on his daddy, didn't snitch on nobody. Gangster of the Year. You know, I'm Thug of the Century, and that's it. And that plaque ain't worth the medal that it's printed on. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's all I got for y'all in this Ksoo and them daddy taking the witness stand to snitch on. Like, I want to know what their mama think about this. I want to know what their mama think about this, man. I want to know what their grandparents think about this. Like, if I'm this boy's grandfather, I'm disowning my son. I'm disowning my son. You know what I'm talking about? You gonna send my grandchildren and them to jail because you decided to start the gang and be the leader of the gang. I don't know if he started, but he's leader of the gang, allegedly. You decided to go out there and commit these crimes, and now you trying to avoid a prison sentence by snitching on my grandkids. I want to know what their mama think about it. They aunties, they uncles and them. You know what I'm talking about? I want to know what they think. Because if he's not invited to no more birthday parties, he ain't invited to no more Thanksgiving dinners. Forget about Christmas. Yeah, he ain't getting no birthday cards from me. I don't want to talk to you and call you and wish you happy new year, none of that. Like, me and you don't got nothing to discuss after this. You know what I'm talking about? Basically, you out of the family. Basically, you are out of the family. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see you at the family reunions, the cookouts, nothing. Like, what kind of life does he expect to live after snitching on his own kids? And this is very public. It's a very public case. You know what I'm saying? These cats, ATK and 40, I keep saying 40K, goddammit. But ATK and KTA, they've been going at it for a minute. You know what I'm saying? The rivalry out there in Jacksonville, Florida is legendary. So people are following this case. You know what I'm saying? It's all over social media. It's all over YouTube. If you want to, like I said, you want to know about the whole backstory and a rivalry between the gang and all, if you want to know about Ksoo specifically, there's videos all over YouTube. All right, you can find out. It's a very public case and people are following. I don't know where this dude is going to go. I don't know what kind of life he expects to live after this, but hell, he might not live. You know what I'm saying? If I'm ATK, yo, this is the ultimate betrayal. He can't live. If it's me, like, yo, but like I say, this is all I got for y'all on this case, man. I'm gonna keep updating y'all on it. Ksoo, please hold your head. And bro, you got some real decisions you need to make right now. Some very difficult decisions, you and your brother, bro. I don't know how y'all get. Anyway, like I say, it's your boy Boss P. This is Boss P TV. If you like what you're hearing, if you like what you're seeing, I do recommend that you like and subscribe to the channel so you can remain up to date on all my latest videos when I drop them. You heard? But yeah, man, that's all I got for y'all for right now. It's your boy Boss P, and I'm out.
And when I pulled up in the spaceship, the haters put me on the hate list. They put me on the wait list for that brand new.